Duck is the perfect wild meat flex because it behaves like two proteins in one. The meat wants gentle heat, but the skin demands a controlled render. If you cook duck like chicken, you get chewy skin. If you cook it like steak, you overcook the center. The winning move is a two-stage system. Slow render first, then fast glaze and crisp at the end, jerk style. Start with dry skin. Pat the duck breast or duck legs completely dry. Moisture is the enemy of crisp. Now score the skin in a shallow crosshatch, only through the fat, not into the meat. That scoring creates escape routes so fat can melt out instead of bubbling under the skin like a balloon. Salt both sides and let it sit 10 minutes. Salt starts pulling out surface moisture, which helps the skin dehydrate faster. While it rests, build the jerk rub. Mix brown sugar, smoked paprika, black pepper, allspice, garlic powder, onion powder, and cayenne. If you want it deeper, add a pinch of ground clove. Keep it simple, no leafy garnish. Camera stays clean and the flavor stays loud. Now the science step. Render in a cool pan. Place the duck skin side down in a cold skillet, then turn the heat to medium-low. Starting cold matters because duck skin has a thick fat layer. If you hit it with high heat early, the skin tightens before the fat liquefies. That traps fat and turns the skin rubbery. Low heat slowly melts the fat out like a controlled drain. Pour off excess fat as it accumulates so the skin can fry in its own thin layer, not boil. As it renders, sprinkle your jerk rub lightly onto the meat side, not the skin. Sugar on the skin too early can scorch. Let the skin render until it turns deep golden and thin, usually most of the cook time. Then flip briefly to kiss the meat side with heat. If you're doing legs, do the same idea, but finish them low in the oven until tender, then crisp at the end. Now build the glaze. In a small pot, simmer barbecue sauce with a spoon of honey or brown sugar, a splash of lime, and a teaspoon of jerk spice. If you've got tamarind paste, add a little for that sticky, tangy restaurant lacquer. Simmer until glossy. The goal is a sauce that clings in a thin coat. Final move. Brush the duck with glaze and blast the heat. Broiler, hot grill, or a quick pan sear, just long enough to set the glaze and crisp the edges. Thin layers win again. Brush, set, brush again. The shine is what goes viral. Rest 5 minutes before slicing so juices stop running and the glaze firms up like a shell.